Hey guys, this is MK Graphics and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to create curve clip mask effect on Photoshop. So let's get started. So we move on to the new project panel. So where you create a new project. So we'll leave it to 1080 by 1350 and the resolution at 3000. So click on create. Right, so now what we want to do is we want to create a square, let me say rectangle. Yeah, a rectangle, and then we want the color. So I'll select orange color. Yes, because orange is my brand color. Yeah, so I'll select orange color, and then the stroke, I don't want the stroke to be there, so I'll remove the color that is there. Right, so this is not the way I want the shape to look like, so I need to adjust it. So how will I do that? So I'll move on to the direct selection tool, right, to make sure my shape is in good form. Right, so I get over to this edge, then right click, then add anchor point. So as you can see, there is this kind of point here, so you move the point, so it's going to tell you whether to continue the operation. So you click on yes, and then we move on. So anyhow you want your shape to look like, the way you want it to be, you can be like this, you can go like this, and you can go like this. So just move it around or play around with it the way you want, and always make sure that this shape align with your project. Right, so it's not all the projects that is going to go, like it's not all this, like all the projects that this shape is going to go with. Right, some projects might not go with it, so make sure that the project that you're working on, that this effect that you're using is going well with it, so you don't miss the message. Right, so we are done with the way we want the shape to be. Now we want to bring the pattern background. So all the backgrounds, all the curve clip marks effects that you see, there is always this background that is inside, so that's what we want to bring in now. Okay, so we bring in this, yeah, so you drag it over to this side and make sure it covers the whole shape. Right, so it covers the whole shape. So the major reason why I made it black and white, not really black and white though, so it's because when I want to use the blending mode here, right here, so it's going to change. Right, so after you bring this, you go to this side, it's called the blending mode. So you change the blending mode from normal to multiply. Right, from normal to multiply, and you can check all the blending modes like spotlight and overlays and others. It depends on the outcome of the color you are using. For this color orange, multiply goes well with it, so I'm going to be leaving it at multiply. Now what I want to do is I want to clip in this. Can you see the project is outside, the background is outside of the shape, so we don't want that. We want it inside the shape. So what you do is you can do it two ways. You can right click on the background, right click, then to clipping marks right here. So can you see? And you can do it a shortcut, the short way. Hold on Alt, and then in between the shape and the background, you see this, it will change from this hand symbol, like hand symbol, this sign. Then once you hold on Alt, it changes, so you clip it inside. Right, so that's all for can you see it's coming up already. So what we want to do now is create a new layer. So you create a new layer. See this plus icon between the file the file symbol, like, and the delete. So the second to the last icon here. So you click on create, and what do? You also create clipping marks. Why are we creating clipping marks? Just because we want all the effects, everything we are doing should be inside the square here, right? The shape that we have created here. So we want everything to be inside, so we don't want anything going outside the shape, right? So let's move on. So we pick our brush tool, or you can just press B as the shortcut, right, on your keyboard. B. Now we want to adjust the flow. Your own might be on 100, so you just put it to 12. 1, 2, okay, to 12, and make sure that this color right here and here is black, right? So we want to darken this place. We want to darken it, right? So, and if your laptop, your screen is like this, and you want to move it so you'll be able to maneuver it like this, so what you do is you hold on space, then left click, so you'll be able to like move around. So what we want to do now is just, paint this downside. Yeah, you paint it. Can you see that? Can you see it's already out? But we are not done yet. It's close to being done. So can you see the reason why we reduced the flow? So we don't want the black to be too much. Okay, let's create another layer and increase the flow. So you see what I'm saying? Can you see? So it's not really making sense. So you want to make sure everything is perfect. So we are doing it from scratch. So we want to make sure everything is perfect. So you can see, and even if you feel like some of it is too much, you can reduce the fill here. Can you see? You can reduce it here if it's too much, right? So we want to add a little bit of glow effect at the edge of this side, like this. So what we do is create a new layer, and after that, what do we do again? Yes, we create a clipping mark. So everything we are doing is going to be inside a shape. So we are not going to be using black because black cannot glow. So black is not a glowing color. So we want a color that can glow. So we are going to choose. So I went over here. So that's how this color panel pop up. So color picker. So I can pick this color and then make it a little bit lighter. Then okay. So the blending mode, so that it will glow very well. So put it on screen. So in some of my videos, I made mention that this five blending modes makes your work glow. So lighting, screen, color dodge, linear dodge, and lighter color. So it makes your color lighter and glows. So we'll be using screen for this side. Then it's too much. We forgot to reduce our flow. So don't forget to reduce your flow to 12 or any number. Just make sure that it's low, right? So you want to make sure everything is perfect. So can you see? Yeah. So we are done. So if you have not liked this video, so click on the like button, go to the comment section and just express yourself. Tell me what you don't understand in this video. If you don't understand anything, just say it in the comment section. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so this goes well on a lighter background, a white background here. So if you can also change the background, so move on to this fourth, or fourth, this one at the middle, then solid color, right? So I can pick this. Now you see, it also goes well with this. So that's all. So you have the light, you have the dark, you have the light, you have the dark. So it's very easy, very easy if you can only master the tools. So what tools do we use here? We use the shape tool. We drew it over. Okay, let me switch off this. Okay, so we drew the tool using the shape, then we went over to use the direct selection tool, right click, add anchor point, then drag it. Okay, then we brought the background. Can you see? We brought the background, right? Make sure it's covering everything. Clip it into the background and the shape, then the blending mode to multiply, right? The blending mode to multiply. After that, we added a new layer, clip it inside, right? Then our brush to hold on space, then drag it up. Then we need black. We make sure that our flow is on 12 or 11. Make sure that it's low. Then paint your brush. Yeah. So you don't want it to be too much, right? Okay. So I'm just doing it again so that you understand. So we added another layer, clip it inside. So we are using a lighter color now. Just to okay. I'm sorry. So you can see that. So to change the blending mode to screen so that this piece will glow. Now if you don't like the way the pattern is, you can change it. So you can just come over to filter, distort, and you can click on pinch. Can you see? Click on pinch, you can reduce it here. So it's going to change the way the pattern is. So this is the before, this is the after. Okay, before and after. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.